My name is Rosemary and you might know me from Instagram. I have a page titled Rosemary_fit. It is my own personal weight loss diary after having bariatric surgery December of 2015. My biggest mental challenge since having surgery is realizing that surgery is not a quick fix for the struggle of obesity. Surgery is essentially just a tool, and if you don't work the tool, then you won't be successful. Going into surgery, I genuinely thought that this was going to be an easy process, that the weight would just fall off my body, and I definitely had a rude awakening. My biggest physical challenge since having weight loss surgery is the fact that I can't eat what other people eat, and so going out to eat is always a struggle because I want to finish my plate. I have to order food that will reheat well later because I don't want to be wasteful. So that's been my biggest challenge since having weight loss surgery, is just going out to eat. My biggest advice to anyone considering weight loss surgery is to make the most out of your very first year after surgery, because that's the time to conquer your food demons. That's the time to resolve your relationship issues with food, and if you can get as much weight as possible off within that first year, you will be more successful. My favorite way to be active is to get up in the middle of my workday and go take a 30-minute walk with a coworker. The time passes by so quickly. It's a nice break in my day. I can just go and walk around my building. I don't have to drive to the gym, and I've gotten 30 minutes of cardio in. My diet since having surgery has drastically changed. I would say that I definitely cook a lot more at home. I prepare a lot more of my food because sometimes just going out to eat is very wasteful for me, because one entree can last me 4 or 5 meals, and many times I don't end up finishing the food and it gets thrown away. So I definitely cook at home a lot more. I definitely eat smaller portions, and when I do treat myself, I'm a lot more conscious of the fact that I'm treating myself. Right after bariatric surgery, my bariatric surgeon provided me with a whole bunch of samples of protein products, as well as 1 bottle of bariatric vitamins, the chewable kind, and then a baggie of the calcium chews. My biggest struggle with the supplements after weight loss surgery was that I hated the way that they tasted. The bariatric vitamins were quite large. I had to chew them, and it was just the flavor made me want to gag. And the calcium chews, they were okay, but overall, after I finished the first month of those bariatric vitamins, I went online to reorder them, and I found that they were extremely expensive. So I decided to go another route. Another challenge with taking supplements after surgery is that if you had the gastric sleeve like I did, your stomach, you have a fresh staple line, your stomach is inflamed, and you can only take a few sips at a time. And so for me to try to get down this large bariatric vitamin that I had to chase down with a bunch of water because it was just very dry and crumbly in my mouth was definitely a struggle. Before I had weight loss surgery, I really struggled with supplements and vitamins because I felt like they just weren't effective or important for me. And after having surgery, I have learned just how easy it is to become deficient in vitamins and minerals if you're not properly supplementing. And a condition of me having my surgery was that I agreed to be on vitamins and supplements for the rest of my life. I really like using the Tespo because I have a routine every single morning. I get ready for work, I come downstairs, and I make myself a shot of vitamins. In the evenings when I return home from work, I prepare myself another vitamin shot. That's all I have to do during the day. My experience with Tespo has been So I always viewed vitamins before finding Tespo as a chore, and I don't like swallowing big pills. So unfortunately, I wasn't consistent with my vitamin intake because of the fact that, you know, they were in pills. And then there are the gummies and there are the little Flintstones vitamins, and those are okay, but how much am I really absorbing? So once I found Tespo, my experience has been a lot different. I like the fact that I can use the machine for not just vitamins, but for sleep supplements, for energy supplements. I can make a little energy shot for myself, and it's just really versatile, and it's become a part of my life. I use it every single day, and I continue to have labs, and they all come back stellar. For motivation and support, I definitely look to the Instagram community because there's people there that have gone through what I have gone through, and they've had the same struggles and trials and tribulations. Since starting my Instagram page, my following has grown from just a few hundred people to 44,000, and my followers inspire me and motivate me every day. They're very supportive, and if I fall off the wagon, they're extremely encouraging. I feel most confident when I'm working towards my goal. If I am not actively working towards a goal in my life, I feel wrong, and I feel that my life is stagnant. I'm one of those types of people that just has to have a purpose. So every morning when I come downstairs, the first thing I do as I'm preparing my lunchbox with my meal preps is I will go ahead and prepare myself a shot of Tespo vitamins. And that's been my routine now for, I would say, about a year. It's been amazing. I've not had any issues with low vitamins. I just feel great. I feel like I have more energy, and when I don't, I just take an energy pod.